Welcome to part 2 of electric vehicles to watch out for in 2023. Toyota Prius 2023, a sleek and shiny new Prius? One that looks pretty cool? The auto world almost blew a gasket at the news. While previous Priuses, Prii, have long been seen as dowdy, and justifiably so with their nondescript shape and normcore vibe, this 2023 iteration looks positively sleek by comparison. We'll hold back final judgment until we see it in person, though. This car may well be benefiting from easily improving on a design that was generally woeful. Rather than a full EV, it remains a combustion electric hybrid. Toyota is claiming 57 mpg, which makes it the most fuel-efficient Prius yet, while solar panels are added for topping up the battery while the car is stationary. Other new features include a hands-free driving mode. Mini Aceman. While the Mini Aceman concept was revealed last year, the final design will be unveiled in 2023. We'll have to wait for 2024 to try the car out, sadly. Why the Aceman makes this list for a design reveal is purely down to the fact that this rugged, urban crossover SUV look is quite the departure for Mini, and we sincerely hope the brand sticks with as much from this concept version as possible. This may well happen, too, as Mini says this concept is 80% true to the final production design. This concept is previewing everything that will come after it. Whatever model follows will take a few leaves out of this new book of design, Adrian van Hooydonk, BMW Group's design director, told us at the launch. The Aceman will sit between the brand's Cooper and Countryman models, even though at just over 13 feet long and just under 6.5 feet wide, it is practically the same size as the current Countryman. It will run on the same platform as that of the coming, classic, 3-door Mini, set to hit roads next year, also with a complete design refresh. This means the Aceman will likely have a sub-300-mile range, but we're hoping for more. Jeep Avenger or small SUVs are where the money is at, especially if you can make them fully electric. Here, Jeep, just like with Ford, above, has sights set on European domination with its new Avenger, coming to the roads at the start of 2023. Some might say with 150 bhp and front-wheel drive this is not a very Jeep. A four-wheel drive version is coming, though. The Avenger is actually a sister vehicle to the Peugeot 2008 and Vauxhall Mocha, and will be manufactured in Poland along with other Stellantis stablemates, more incoming small SUVs from Alfa Romeo and Fiat. Stellantis's CMP platform produces up to 154 bhp and 260 Nm of torque in the single-motor version, while the 54 kWh battery with rapid charging at 100 kW should be good enough to take the pack from 20 to 80% in just 24 minutes. Range? Around 249 miles, or 342 miles in stop-start urban traffic. Volkswagen ID.7, Aero B. Now, pay attention. The VW ID.7 4-door will be the production version of the VW ID. Aero, which in turn is a near-production concept derived from the ID. The VW ID.7 will sit on the MEB Plus platform, which Volkswagen says will allow big improvements in automated driving features, increase the charging rate to 200 kilowatts, from 175 kilowatts, and improve WLTP range by about 100 miles to 435 miles, 700 kilometers. Single-motor RWD and dual-motor AWD versions are coming, including a GTX variant that will do 0 to 62 miles per hour in 5.6 seconds. The single motor gets a 0 to 62 time of 8.5 seconds. That 200 kilowatts should see a 10-minute charge at around 143 miles, and there is talk of the ID.7 having bidirectional charging. XPeng G9. Only a few months ago did Chinese brand XPeng reveal its G9 smart SUV, the fourth car in the emerging brand's lineup. The new model comes after the P5 and P7 saloons and the smaller G3i SUV. The G9, however, will be the brand's flagship, and as such will sport all the tech the company can throw at it. RWD standard range models offer 308 bhp and 430 Nm of torque, delivering 0 to 62 miles per hour times of 6.4 seconds. The claimed range is 354 miles. The RWD long-range model, though, increases the G9's range to a respectable supposed 436 miles. All-wheel drive versions are in the selection too: 650e Performance, 650X Performance, and the 650X Launch Edition. All boast 543 bhp and 717 Nm of torque, a claimed 0 to 62 time of 3.9 seconds, and 403 miles of range. The cars come equipped with lidar for driver assistance and street-level wayfinding. Charging rates of up to 480 kilowatts are supported, meaning that as much as 124 miles can be added in just 5 minutes, with a 10 to 80% charge possible in 15 minutes. If true, this would make the G9 the world's fastest charging electric SUV. For music lovers, a 5D multimedia system, called Zopera, is available with 28 speakers and an output of 2,250 watts. Polestar 3. You can place orders for the Polestar 3 now, but production won't start till summer 2023. You get the slick Scando design, of course, which helps belie the car's considerable size, 4.9 meters long, 2.1 meters wide, yet it still somehow manages to look sporty. An impressively low drag factor of just 0.29 may help here. Inside, a 14.5-inch touchscreen display runs the Google operating system, still a big plus for Polestar and Volvo, while 5 radar modules, 5 external cameras, and 12 ultrasonic sensors deliver the kind of driver assistance safety features and monitoring you would expect from Volvo's sister marque. You can spec a 25-speaker Bowers & Wilkins surround sound audio system, which will be useful as the 111 kWh battery will carry you up to 379 miles, so you'll be spending a lot of time in the car. You won't be spending a lot of time charging up, since the rapid DC charging speeds of up to 250 kilowatts could mean a 10 to 80% top-up will take about 30 minutes. Want speed? The Performance Pack pushes power to 510 horsepower, torque to 910 Nm, 0 to 62 miles per hour in 4.7 seconds, and a top speed limited to 130 miles per hour. Want the 7-seat EX90 Volvo version built on the same platform? You'll have to wait until 2024. Lotus Eletre. As we pointed out earlier in 2022, Lotus's good-looking all-electric SUV has a grille that breathes, thanks to interconnected triangular panels at the front which close when the Eletre is stopped, or when it needs to reduce aerodynamic drag, but automatically open to scoop air to the radiator to cool the electric motors, battery pack, or front brakes when needed. During the car's locking and unlocking sequence, this active grille breathes as the illuminated flush-fitting door handles deploy, opening and closing the vented panels. There's more to this 600 horsepower, 373-mile EV, though, not least that it is the first production car with retractable lidar for self-driving. Also, 350 kilowatts charging will take the Lotus up to a 248-mile range in just 20 minutes. The standard KEF sound system is a 1,380-watt, 15-speaker affair, while you can upgrade to the 2,160-watt, 23-speaker, reference version if you have spare ears. Just one note to prospective buyers: Lotus has pushed back the Avaya many times, so when we say 2023 for this SUV, we're crossing our fingers somewhat. Rolls-Royce Spectre. Rolls-Royce may seem an unlikely convert to the world of electric vehicles, but remember that it has been a wholly owned subsidiary of the BMW Group since 2003. So considering that BMW is embracing EVs, it wasn't so surprising when the Spectre Coupe, Rolls' first electric vehicle, was announced. What's pleasing here though is the Spectre has been designed from the ground up as an EV. Indeed, a new aluminum chassis is in place to secure the familiar quiet yet powerful ride owners of the brand's cars are used to. An expected 300+ miles of range and a 0 to 60 time of 4.4 seconds seem impressive for a car nearly 5.5 meters long and weighing almost 3 tons. And, as you've seen from this list, efficiently cutting through air is all important to EVs, which is also why the Spectre is the most aerodynamic Rolls-Royce ever produced. Thank you for watching. Comment below and tell me about your favorite car.